Good morning, everybody. BTC Simmer here with you. Afternoon, good evening, good night. How's everyone doing? Good, great, awesome. Good to hear. Great to hear. We're here at Echo Golf X-Ray Delta, Dishforth Royal Air Force Base in the United Kingdom. And we're headed down to Echo Golf Victor Alpha, Fairford, another Royal Air Force Base, with OnAir to pick up our one of two cargo jobs. So we're going to pick one up there, and then we're going to head over to EGXD, pick up our other one, Cutsmere, and hopefully then we can find a CRJ nearby, a 550, jump in, fly it back to Inverness. That seems to be the plan that I want to formulate for this week. We'll see what happens, of course. So that's the flight today. The flight today we're taking 951 pounds of timber and wood, 148 nautical miles south, and we got 180 gallons of fuel. We're about 8,800 pounds for a total of 12.5 for the Twin Otter, so we're fairly light again. We're using runway 15 out of here, 154. As a heading. I got no idea about taxiways or anything about this airport or where we're going. So again, I planned it through Flight Simulator. So hope you guys enjoy that. As far as that, let's have a check here and see if anyone's on Vpilot. You never know. Being a Monday, you just never know. Here we got London East Center. I don't know if they cover me or not. Check that out here. Vatsim Viewer. Google Vatsim Viewer. It'll show right up for you. Yeah, they might. They might cover us. I'm just having a look here. And again, if you're not sure, you can always throw him a message as well. And they'll let you know promptly. Alright, let's get to the price, guys. Price BTC. We're below 30,000. 29,971 US dollars, which amounts to around 39,928 Canadian. Remember, guys, one BTC is one BTC. Ignore the dips, drops, this and that. Don't ignore the dips. Always buy the dips. Pick up the cheap sats. You're getting a raise. It's like a raise every other day, right? There you go. Remember, guys, long term, long time preference. Generational stacking creates generational wealth. Have an emergency, you know your Bitcoin will be there. Alright, guys, a couple headlines here. Unfortunately, he doesn't cover us, so we're Unicom. Okay, Bitcoin falls below 30,000. Why the crypto rally has stalled. Barons.com. That's from Dow Jones Newswires. Okay. See what else is here. 4 key dates to watch for potential Bitcoin selling pressure. That's from You Today. BTC price heading under 30K. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. That's from Cointelegraph. Alright, guys. We're going to jump on in here. We're going to get to her. We're recording in OnAir, and we are recording in, what is it? OBS. Okay, this part, as usual, sped up. Alright, guys. Remember, stack 'em sats and enjoy. Alright guys, ready to taxi here. We're gonna push right through this guy here and go Bravo, I guess it would be. Dishforth traffic, November 6854 Mike, type Twin Otter, taxiing from Alpha Apron, Bravo, runway 28, backtracking to runway 15, Dishforth traffic. Alright, we're rolling. Don't want to run over these lights here. We got some window to that area there, hey? Don't see anyone coming in there. Ten degrees of flaps, put our auto feather on. You guys remember this big threshold here? So we could have used runway, what was it, 10 again? But we're headed down south, so might as well use 15. Dishforth traffic, number 65 for Mike, lining up runway 15, Dishforth. A lot of trees here. I don't know if there's that many trees here in real life. Seems like a lot for an airport. Hey, maybe there is. I don't know. Alright, put the brakes on there. After starts, make sure we're good there. Taxi's fine. Before takeoff, anti-ice is on. Auto feather is armed. Quantity looks good. Boost pumps are on. Rudder trim tabs, we'll set those to takeoff. Flight instruments checked. Looks good. Runway headings lined up. Well, somewhat, eh? A. We say A over here in Canada. There you go. Trim tabs, flight instruments, nav column set 122.8. That's our default for now. Props are full, yes they are. Auto feathers armed. Flaps, we got 10 degrees on, we'll leave it at 10. Engine within limits, they look good. We'll put it up to 30. As close as we can get, give or take. Pitot heat is on. Nope, it is now. Landing lights on. Take the taxis off. Headings checked. We'll pull back about 60 knots. Up we'll go to 400 feet. Won't touch the throttle until then. First we'll do the flaps and then we'll do the throttle. Continue with our gups check. I'll make a slight turn to the right and head south to our destination. Dishforth traffic, November 6854 Mike, taking off runway 15, departure to the south. Dishforth traffic. Okay, and put her rate up to 50. She wants to go. There we go. And nice easy lift off there.
Airborne time logged.
Okay, flaps can go up. Throttle can touch back. Do our gups check. Gas looks good. Undercarriage, we can tap the brakes. Props come back a touch. And switches. Pitot heat's on. Landing lights come off. Auto feather can come off as well. Or 1200. Dishforth traffic, November 685 for Mike. Climbing 13,000 for flight level 100. Making a right turn onto course at Dishforth traffic. Alright, here you go. Turn on the course there, put on a yaw damper. Nice quick climb out of here. And trim her up a little bit. It's Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, United Kingdom. Beautiful area of the world. Heard they got some weather down here, or over here. Watching some of the landings yesterday on YouTube. Interesting stuff. Just watch our climb there, pretty steep climb right now. Interesting. Interesting name. I looked at Wikipedia as well and found out what Dishforth derived from. It's pretty interesting. You guys go ahead and look that up. Just means a ditch dike type of thing. It's the way they describe it is funny if you're, you know, immature like me, of course, but alright. Climbing pretty good here, 5,400. About to hit the altimeter to 1013 in a minute. Standard pressure region. We'll go 6,000, should be okay. Go. Still getting a really good climb here, almost 2,000 feet per minute. We're just over 90 knots, 95. A little off course. Correct that with a slight left turn. Losing some airspeed there. Just keep her around 90. Reading the manual about the CRJ, and that's complex manual. I fire it up every now and then in Flight Simulator and have a look around, and I'm still lost, so watching tutorials and stuff. It's coming, slowly but surely. When I have time, I'm dipping into that. You guys may have noticed I didn't do a Sunday fun flight yesterday. A little busy, and took a break, so don't you worry, there'll be another one coming up. Here we are at 9,000, we'll get the warning. And just correct ourselves there a little bit. Touch back on the throttle, and the props go back to 75. Okay, a hair over 10,000 here. Okay, I'm happy there. We can autopilot that. Altitude and not heading, we'll hit nav. And should correct into our GPS line there. Fuel flow is looking good, just below 300. And torque pressure rate on 40. Good to me. Our nav should recorrect us. Definitely harder flying from this side of the cockpit than the other side. And we're above the clouds, which is good. Weather down south is IFR, so 2,000 foot, and I have user defined waypoints. As you can see, our next one is USR01. And it should line us up with runway 10, or is it 10? No, it's 09. 09 down there at Fairford. Alright guys, I'll do the checks and I will join you in a little. Cruise power is set, see if we missed anything in climb. Flaps are up, yes they are. Auto feather is off, it looks like it. Climb power went through it, landing lights are off, yes they are. Alright. See you guys on the other side. Well, about 16 miles total from the threshold, so let's go with our descent checks. Quantity and selector looks good. Looking a little low, caution lights are okay. Anti-ice is on. Cabin signs to worry about. Landing lights, flip those on. We'll go ahead with our altitude, set that in. Come on down to about exactly 3 miles when we get to this waypoint, so down to about 1,000 feet, I guess. That's an educated guess. And we'll go with VS mode. And that as well, come back on the power, down below 10 torque pressure. The reason I say that's an educated guess about the altitude is, okay, we'll go 1,200 for the altitude. Since the, well, about 13. Since the elevation apparently is 286 feet. So, that's above sea level, so we're 94, that would make us about 91. Alright, and they're reporting 1,900 foot ceilings. Overcast, and the wind's favoring runway 9, 4 knots, 60 degrees. So we're gonna hit our waypoint and make us turn left right into our runway Same as Dishforth. Fairford traffic, November 6854 Mike, Type Twin Otter is 12 miles northwest inbound to land runway 09. The straight in approach. We'll call final when lined up with 09 Fairford traffic. Alright, that was a little flaky of a conversation there, but that's alright. We'll tune the altimeter here. What do we got? We got... Looks like there might be some freezing rain as well down here, so might get a touch of that great weather you guys are getting. There we go, 1027. We're coming in a little quicker than I want to, but it should be alright. Just chop some more throttle there. Get that nose down a bit more. And Airmate does have a touch of information about this airport, but no drawings of taxiways. And I can see the runway right there. Honeycomb Liaise. See it out my window there. That's good. Nice external shot of that. And again, we're going to be close with our user-defined waypoint. We're very high, so... Looks like there's another... an abandoned airstrip. No, I don't know what that is. Maybe it was at one point. Another bush-style landing for you guys. Chop that throttle a little more. See, these bases have long thresholds on the runways. I think we're going to make that. That'll be interesting. Okay, hold on. Autopilot's off. Pitch the nose up. Pitch, 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 pitch. And throw on 10 and 20 degrees of flaps. Props are going to go right to full. We are going to slip our way right down to final. Fairford traffic, November 6854 Mike, on final, runway 09 to land, full stop, Fairford traffic. Both another 10 degrees to make 30 degrees of flaps, keep us in the white arc. I'll try to trim it up properly, I don't know how well this will work. We're doing a full slip here. Do a gups check, gas looks good, undercarriage we can tap the brakes, props are full, landing lights are on, pumps are on. We are in a slip, looking good. When I plan these through the built-in flight planner, I really need to
at 6 knots.
set my distances a little further out.
Minimums. Pull up. 100. Designate rate. 40. 30. 20. 10.
In all reality, we have a lot of runway ahead of us. We could have landed further
Landing
down.
time logged.
It's always fun to do that. Right. Bring the flaps back up there. Turn off the pitot heat. Taxi up to one of these buildings. You guys think of that one? Obviously a little misplanned, but that's alright. Alright. We'll pull off here, which would be, I don't know what this, Alpha? It's always harder when you've never been to the airports as well. Fairford traffic, number 685 for Mike. Clear of the active, taxiing Alpha to the terminal. Fairford traffic. When you've never been to the airports or you don't have any information on them, it always makes it fun times planning. So I guess the terminal will be over there, so we're going to taxi this way. Yeah, military bases always have nice long runways, so you're always assured with that. And we are on Alpha, that is Charlie. This is where our mission job is situated, here in OnAir, so snatching that one up and off to the next pick point. Which would be Coatesmire? I don't know the actual name, but Echo Golf X-Ray Juliet is the identifier. How about let's pull right in here. It looks kind of like a helicopter area, but Twin Otter can act like a helicopter once in a while. How it takes off and its STOL capabilities. Short field takeoff and landing. Alright. We'll hold the throttle there. Hit our brakes. Proceed to our shutdown checklist. Parking brakes set. Power levers, flight idle, props. We can feather those. Right back. Generators can go off. Oops. Fuel levers go off. They're right here.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
Here, for to turn on our taxi lights. No big deal. Turn that off. Battery go off. Alright. And again, I was fighting the odd amper. Alright guys, welcome to Fairford, United Kingdom. Royal Air Force Base, where we're picking up our next mission job in OnAir. Then we're heading to Echo Golf X-Ray Juliet to pick up our second one. They'll both go back to Inverness, and hopefully we can find a CRJ close by. and bring them both back to Inverness in a CRJ with possibly passengers or cargo. Not 100% sure yet, but we'll figure that part out. Alright, hope you all enjoyed the flight. It's always fun. Like, subscribe, and remember, stack 'em sats. Have an awesome day, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.